When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boston College's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bobby.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Clemson's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Tigers are flying down the field. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Boston College, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jones wants to throw it. Grabs behind the line. It's Bolden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Halloran. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Whitaker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jones to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got an open man. Loose in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ripping through the defense. All by himself down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Boston College. Great job by the back on the option. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Scott. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Jones wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Fires and picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, and you've already seen him make a critical mistake earlier in the ball game, and you're going to make more of them if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet, get them quiet, and now I can make it more accurate.
He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing discipline.
Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of down. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game. Turning it on! And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Offense getting set for 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Bolden. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that 1st with his legs, but he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Boston College! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Akron. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. Spins away from the defender. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Makes the catch. It's Scott. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Scott. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wide receiver comes in motion. Jones wants to throw it. He's got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go back to the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Trying to keep this drive alive. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They want to run it left here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Jones to throw. He's right downfield. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Slings it downfield. And he is finding wide open open, defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. And here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Golden Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Direct snap. And some room to work. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Breaks into the open.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked in a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Runs through a tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Turns it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off-play action on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first. It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. He leaves it with his back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Jones to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Scott. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Using his feet. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
Give to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Nice move to keep running. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This Boston College offense has it working. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Boston College now operates from the red zone. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Didn't get a chance. Show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. They They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gets it to the back on the draw. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Outside the pocket, let's go. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Jones to throw. Flips it out to the back. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. A lot of yardage in front of them, 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He'll take it himself. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Look out, he's got room. Lots of running room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barmore. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, 1st and goal with the 1. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Jones wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bolden. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Jones to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Everything going their way right now. Last drive they score. Special teams goes out. They execute the onside kick. You need a touchdown now. Can your offense deliver for you here late in the game?
Only a pickup of a yard, and that's just not helping much at this point. At least the clock is stopped. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Oh, he dropped dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out